Hi guys, so this is actually take two of a class. I just did over an hour class and lost it. We'll see what this turns out into. I'm thinking maybe I'll run through another 45 minutes or so. It's a vinyasa flow. We'll go ahead and go through. My body's hopefully a little bit more warmed up now that I just did an hour, but fingers crossed that I don't lose it. Hopefully this will all go well. All right, let's go to our mats. Grab a yoga block if you've got it. Draw your shoulders back. Root your seat. Lift your chest and rest your hands on your lap. Get and relax and release tension. I'm going to hinge forward a little bit for a moment. Good. Let's close our eyes. Lift the chest, drop the shoulders. Inhale, expand your abdomen, rib cage, and chest. And exhale, empty. Relax the face. Again, inhale, expand. Exhale, empty. One more time on the next in-breath. Fill up, expand. And exhale, empty. If you haven't already, transition your breath to Ujjayi Pranayama, taking a subtle contraction of the back of the throat, breathing in through your nose and down through your nose with your throat contracted. On the next in-breath that you take, allow your arms to slowly rise up. Spiral your triceps inward. Connect the palms and pinkies overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer at center. Two more times like this. Inhale, slowly sweeping your arms up, spiraling your triceps inward. Connect the palms and pinkies overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer at center. And one more time. Inhale, slowly sweeping your arms up, spiraling your triceps inward, connecting the palms and pinkies overhead. Exhale, hands in prayer at center. Let's release the hands onto the lap. Roll the shoulders back gently. Blink your eyes open if you haven't opened them already. With your hands on your knees, inhale, draw your tailbone back. Lift your chest, allow your collarbones to broaden, look up. Then exhale, tailbone between the thighs, hollow out your belly, round your spine, and look inward. Again, inhale, tailbone back, shoulders back, chest lifts. Exhale, tailbone between the thighs, hollow out the belly, round the spine, look inward. Get in one more time. Inhale, tailbone back, shoulders back, chest lifts. And then exhale, tailbone between the thighs, hollow out the belly, round the spine, look inward. Then on the next in-breath, slowly stack the spine, dropping the shoulders. Let's go ahead and drawing the shoulders back. Bring your fingertips to the mat. Inhale, draw the tailbone back and lift your chest. Stay here for a moment. Keep rooting your seat, whether you're on the block or the ground. One more breath. Now, can you keep that lift of the chest? Bring your hands up to your lap and draw the shoulders back and the elbows and keep lifting the chest, feeling the back body work. Good, now I'm going to slowly rock forward, keeping that lift, keeping my belly engaged. I'm going to come off the block, root my seat, sit up tall. If you didn't have the block, all I wanted you to do is just lift, lift, lift. Maybe lift your buttocks up. Good, now we're going to exhale, hinge from the hips and fold, walking the arms forward, taking a forward fold. Drawing the shoulders back, bring your forehead toward or to the mat, lengthen the spine, lengthen the back of the neck, breathe. Keep rooting the seat, draw the shoulders back, connect to your breath. Feeling the stretch along the lower back, into the hips and piriformis. Good, now let's inhale, bring the spine back up, draw the shoulders back. Now let's switch the cross of the legs, opposite leg in front or on top. Re-root the seat, sit up tall, drop the shoulders, inhale, fingertips to the mat. Exhale, hinge from your hips and fold once again. Lengthen your spine, draw the shoulders back, and connect to your breath. Keep elongating here, keep lengthening your spine. Good, now let's inhale, return the spine back up. Drop the shoulders. Let's go ahead, take the hands to the outer thighs and bring the soles of the feet down onto the ground. So I'm going to sit up tall, take the hands to the shins, Pull your heels in a little closer towards you. Now we're going to take the right hand, wrap it around the right outer knee. Take your right hand to the left outer knee and rotate your upper body to the left. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, add a little more twist as you rotate to your left. Draw the right shoulder back. Inhale, lift, lengthen the root of the left seat. Exhale, rotate. One more breath like this. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, rotate. Good. On the next in-breath, return to center. Wrap the left arm around the outer left knee. Left hand to the right outer knee and rotate to your right, bringing your right arm behind you. Inhale, lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale, add a gentle twist. And another breath like this. Inhale, lift, lengthen. Exhale, gentle twist. Good. On the next in-breath, return the spine to center. And go ahead and straighten your legs out just a little bit more, keeping the knees bent. Rock back slightly as you lift your chest. Hold on to just the kneecaps here. Good. Now we're going to inhale, cross the ankles behind us, and let's come up to all fours. So you place your wrists directly underneath your shoulders and your knees directly underneath your hips. Push away from gravity here, lengthen the spine. Let's exhale, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, hollow out the belly, round the thoracic spine, rock back slightly in your angry cat. Then inhale, point your toes, lengthen your tailbone, unfurled spine cow. And again, exhale, tuck your toes, hollow out your belly, round your thoracic spine, rock back slightly, cat. Then inhale, point your toes, lengthen your tailbone, unfurl your spine, cow. One more time, exhale, tuck your toes, hollow out your belly, round your thoracic spine, rock back slightly, cat. And then inhale, point your toes, lengthen your tailbone, unfurl your spine, cow. Let's return to neutral spine with the toes tucked. Pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back. Let's exhale the hips up and the heels back to downward facing dog. Good, sending the seat back and up. Draw the chest toward the thighs, allow the collarbones to broaden. Spread your fingers out wide. Triceps spiral in, root down to the thumb, pointer, and pinky fingers. Send the seat back, heels down as the toes lift. If you can't sink your heels, no worries. Keep your knees bent and just work to send the buttocks back and up and sinking the heels at the same time. Breathe. Push the mat away from you with your hands. Drag the mat back with your feet. Connect to your breath. Nod your head no a couple times. Shake it out. Good. Now from here, let's keep the left foot rooted. Now just lift the right foot up just an inch or so. Feel how that transfers the weight into the left hand, left foot a little bit. Now let's bring that right foot down. Sink into the right foot and try that, lifting the left foot up an inch or so. Feel how that transfers the weight into the right side. And then bring the left foot down. Now we'll inhale, lift up off both heels, round the thoracic spine. Inhale, roll forward like a wave into a plank. Push away from gravity, wrists underneath the shoulders, neck in line with the rest of your spine. Then exhale, draw the chin towards your chest and roll the spine back down to downward dog. Again, inhale up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, pull the belly in, rounding your spine, wave-like motion forward, lengthen. Push away from gravity. Then exhale, draw the chin towards your chest and roll back to downward dog. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet. Exhale, pull the belly in, rolling forward into a plank. Then exhale, draw the chin towards your chest and roll back to downward facing dog. Sending the seat back and up and draw the chest toward the thighs. Breathe. Let's go ahead and sink the heels for a moment longer. Push away from gravity. Good, now we're going to inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet and take a slow walk to the top of your mat. Keep pulling your belly in, pushing hands to the ground as long as you can. Otherwise, lift your hands up a little bit. Let's soften the knees. Keep the legs hip width apart. And let's bend and straighten the knees a little bit. Moving around a little bit. Good, shaking your head out. Relaxing the shoulders, drawing them back. Good, now we'll bring the hips directly over those ankles, straighten both legs out without locking the knees, so keep a subtle bend to the back of the knees. Draw your buttocks back, inhale your spine halfway up, hands to your shins. Shoulders are back, seat is back, belly is in, chest is forward. Try to avoid locking at the knees. Lengthen your spine, create a flat back effect, no rounding of the upper back. Keep that length, exhale, hinge and fold. Maybe hands to the calves for a moment. Draw the shoulders back, elbows in. Now inhale, reverse swan dive to a standing back bend, quads forward, tailbone forward, chest open, weight in the heels, knees are soft. Good, then let's exhale, hinge from the hips and swan dive forward, hands on either side of your feet. Inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins. Shoulders back, seat back, belly and chest forward. Exhale, fold. Frame those legs. Let's step the left leg back to low lunge. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. Let's inhale, rise up to a high lunge. Plug your shoulders in, lift your chest, lengthen your spine, root that right heel down. A little harder here on the carpet. Then exhale, hands frame the front foot. Left wrist underneath left shoulder. Inhale, the right arm rises, rotating the left rib cage to the right. Draw the right hip back and down. Press strongly into the ball of the back foot. Exhale, rotate right hand to the inside of the right foot, traction the tricep to the inner knee. Inhale, left arm rises, square your hips, draw the right hip back and down. Good, exhale, both hands down, frame the front foot. Inhale, right leg sweeps back to plank, push away from gravity. Exhale, forward tippy toes. Remember, knees can come down for chaturanga. Exhale, slow lower chaturanga, shoulders are back, elbows are in, neck is long, hover. Then inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders in your cobra. So cobra, notice that I widen my legs. I do have an injured back, L4, L5, herniated. If your back is healthy and strong, go ahead and bring your inner thighs together if you can. Lift your chest, soften your elbows, quads down. Then exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Seat is back and up, chest is toward the thighs, collarbones broaden, connect to your breath. Keep lengthening through your spine. Draw the shoulders back, sink your heels. Make sure your feet are hip width and parallel. There's no pigeon toeing or Ving of the feet out. Anytime you need to, feel free to walk the dog or take a child's pose. Then from here, exhale, step that left foot forward. You can assist your left foot forward if you need to. Draw the left hip back, right hip forward, and inhale, arms and spine rise up to a high lunge. Once again, draw the left hip back, right hip forward, sink your left heel, adjust your clothing. I feel like that's all I do is adjust my clothing. Lift your chest, collarbones broaden, plug the shoulders in. Track the left knee in line with the left hip point. Then we exhale, hands frame the front foot. Right wrist underneath right shoulder. Inhale, the left arm rises. Rotating left rib cage to the right, draw the left hip back and down. Or right rib cage to the left, draw the left hip back and down. Press strongly into the ball of the back foot. Then exhale, left hand to the inside of the left foot, traction the tricep to the inner knee. Inhale, the right arm rises. Keep the lower body squared. Good, lengthen both sides of the waist. Every inhalation elongate, every exhalation twist. Good, exhale, both hands down, frame the front foot. Inhale, left leg back to plank. Exhale, forward tippy toes, knees can come up or down. Slow lower chaturanga to a hover, shoulders back, elbows in, neck is long. Inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders in your cobra once again. Anchor the quads down, tops of the feet down, lightly engage your buttocks. Exhale, downward facing dog. Seat is back and up, chest is toward the thighs and the collarbones broaden. Maybe lift your chest a little bit away from the ground, hike the shoulders up, and then exhale, drop, drawing the shoulders back. Shake your head out. Breathe. And kind of stay consistent here with this. We're gonna exhale, step the right foot forward, toes in line with the fingers. I'd like you to just bring your left knee down. Keep your left toes tucked here. Bring both hands to the right quadricep. Draw the right hip back and the left hip forward. Lift your chest, draw the shoulders back, connect to your breath. Lower this right buttock down. Send the pelvis forward, the right hip back and the left hip forward. Pull the belly button in. Breathe. Stay low, hands to the quad. Lift your left knee up and hold here in a very low, deep lunge. Hold here, keep drawing the right hip back. Connect to your breath. Now go ahead and reach your arms back by your hips, interlace your fingers, draw the knuckles back and lift your chest. Maybe the hands come to the hamstring. Breathe. Now inhale, straighten out the right leg. Soften the right knee, lift your right toes up. Exhale, take a slight hinge forward. Maybe quarter of the way forward with your right big toe. Find your breath. Arms go straight back toward the back of the mat. Then exhale, bend the right knee. Inhale, arms rise up to high lunge. Lift your chest, draw the shoulders back. Exhale, hands frame the front foot. Inhale, right leg back to plank. Exhale, rock forward tippy toes, slow lower chaturanga. Inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders in your cobra. Then exhale, downward dog. Seat is back and up. Chest is toward the thighs and the collarbones broaden. Connect to your breath. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Another breath like this, inhale, exhale. All right, from here, we're gonna exhale, step the left foot forward, toes in line with the fingers. Draw the left hip back and the right hip forward. Connect to your breath. Breathe. Now we're gonna bring that right knee down. Go ahead and bring your hands to your quad. Lift your chest. Lengthen your spine and hold here. Draw that left buttock back and down. Keep drawing the entire hip complex forward. Find your breath. Good. Open up through the chest. Breathe. Now from here, lift up off that back knee. Stay low in this lunge. We're going to reach the arms back, interlace the fingers. Sink into the heels, connect to your breath, lift your chest. Good, this is a tough one for me today. Go ahead and straighten out the left leg. Lift your left toes up. Reach those arms back, hinge a quarter of the way forward, connect to your breath. Breathe. Keep drawing the left hip back. Stay low, bend your left knee. Okay, now inhale, reach your arms up, lift your chest, drop the shoulders. Connect to your breath, left hip back, right hip forward. Good, exhale, both hands down. Frame the front foot. Inhale, leg back to plank. Exhale, tippy toes, slow lower chaturanga. Inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders in your cobra. Anchor the quads down and the tops of the feet down. Draw the shoulders back. Soften the elbows. Exhale, downward dog. Send the seat back and up. Draw the chest toward the thighs, collarbones broaden, and connect to your breath. Breathe. Now stay in this flow. Root the left foot into the earth. Inhale, the right leg rises behind you, three-legged dog. Send your chest toward your thigh. Put even weight in both hands. Flex your right foot. Keep your right leg straight. Sink your left heel. Inhale now. Lift the left heel up. Keep sending the buttocks back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, one more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Pull the belly in. Now we're going to inhale, open up that right hip. Spiral the left rib cage to the right. Keep the right leg straight up. Tuck the left seat underneath you. So I'm not going to do flip dogs today, okay? Bend your right knee, flex your right foot, stay here. Press an imaginary lever to the left. Feel that stretch. Notice how meaningful that stretch is. Send the left inner thigh toward the right inner thigh toward, or right heel to the left. Connect to your breath here. Breathe. Good, now we're gonna exhale, step that right foot forward, toes in line with the fingers. Drop and ground the back heel, front heel, back arch alignment. We're gonna cartwheel the arms up to warrior two. Lift your chest, open the arms out to T, bend your right knee deeply. Drag that left heel away from you. Make sure your arms are in the same plane. Chest, hips, pelvis face to the left. Your gaze faces to the front of the room, short side of the mat. Now inhale, straighten out the right leg, cant the left hip back, lean forward, take your right hand to the thigh, then slide it down to the shin, maybe top of the foot. Those of you with a little more mobility, to the outside of the right foot. Drop the right rib cage, so you kind of flatten out the left side, lengthen through the left hip. Reach your left arm up, connect to your breath, look up toward the left wrist. Breathe. Try to avoid locking out the right knee. Good, then exhale, bend the right knee, get low, maybe hand goes to the ground. If that doesn't work for you, right forearm to the right thigh, rotating the upper body to the right. Good, now exhale, keep the back heel down. Frame the right leg. Draw the right hip back, look over your right shoulder, drawing back. Breathe. Pull the belly in. I'm up on fingertips. I'm gonna ask you to come up onto the ball of the back foot, maybe shorten the stride slightly. Pull your knee in towards your chest, stay on your fingertips, pull the knee in and up. Exhale, drop the heels of the palms down as you reach your right leg up. Maybe drop over a little bit like I did, lost my balance. And then exhale, downward dog. It happens. Seat is back and up. Chest is toward the thighs. Collarbones broaden. Connect to your breath. Breathe. Now we're going to root the right foot into the mat. Keep the right heel down. Inhale, the left leg rises. Square the hips. Flex the foot. Draw the chest toward the thigh. Draw the right hip back. Now inhale, lift up onto the ball of the right foot. Exhale, lower. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, one more time, guys. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now open up that left hip. Keep reaching through that left leg. Rotating the right rib cage to the left. Tuck that right seat underneath you. Bend your left knee. Press an imaginary lever to the right. Pull the belly in. Breathe. Good, then from here, square the hips. Pull that left knee in. Exhale, left foot forward. Toes in line with the fingers. Drop and ground the back heel. Front heel, back arch alignment, cartwheel the arms up, warrior two. Once again, bending the left knee deeply, tracking the left knee toward the pinky toe side of your left foot. Arms are open and in the same plane, look toward the front. Breathe, keep sinking into the hips, drag the right heel away from you. Connect to your breath. Good, now inhale, straighten out that left leg, hand the right hip out to the right. Exhale, reach, hand to the quad, shin, top of the foot, or maybe to the outside of the left foot, lengthen both sides of the waist. Drop the left rib cage to elongate the right side. Breathe, really stretch into that right hip. Connect to your breath. Good, now exhale, bend the left knee, you can stay down low. If that doesn't work for you, left forearm to the left thigh, drop the left shoulder, rotate a little bit up toward the ceiling. Connect to your breath. Now keep that back heel down. Let's exhale, frame the front foot. Draw that left hip back. Draw the shoulders back and look over the left shoulder a little bit. Keep sinking the right heel. Find some space. Grab on your fingertips if you can. Come up onto the ball of the back foot. Lift that left heel up, pull the belly in, lift the knee up into your chest. Then as you sweep back, drop the palms down, reach your left leg up to three-legged dog. Balance a little better on this side for me. Then exhale, downward dog. Send the seat back and up, draw the chest toward the thighs, allow the collarbones to broaden and connect to your breath. Maybe walk the dog a little bit. Good, sink both heels, push the mat away from you with your hands, drag your mat back with your feet. Take a transition forward. You can either inhale, lift up onto the balls of the feet, exhale, bend the knees, walk, quick step, or hop to the top of your mat. Let's do big toes touch, heels are 1/4 inch apart. Soften the chest toward your thighs, draw the shoulders back. Good, inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins, shoulders are back, seat is back, belly is in, chest is forward. Exhale, fold. Good, soften the backs, the knees, reverse swan dive to a standing back bend, quads forward, tailbone forward, chest open, weight in the heels, knees soft. Then exhale, hinge from the hips and swan dive forward, hands on either side of your feet. Inhale, spine halfway up, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Let's plant the palms. Let's set the left leg back, drop and ground the back heel. Let's do front heel, back arch alignment once again. Cartwheel the arms up, warrior two. Wrap that right seat underneath you, track the right knee to the right. Arms are in the same plane, look toward the front edge of your mat. Let's inhale, take the left arm down the left leg, right arm rises, exalted warrior, look back to look at your left pinky toe, and really bend your right knee, track it to the right. Keep lifting your chest, connect to your breath. One more breath, drop the shoulders. Now inhale, warrior two. Good, next in breath, straighten out the right leg, cant that left hip back, reach, reach, reach. Right hand to the shin, top of the foot, or this time to the inside of that right foot. Tuck the right seat underneath you, lengthen both sides of the waist, connect to your breath. Breathe. Drop that right rib cage, lengthen through the left side. See the difference? Fanning out, not fanning out. Now bend your right knee once again. So you can go to the forearm to the thigh, or hand here, stay here, or you can go ahead, snake that right arm underneath you, bind and lean back. Connect to your breath, rotate a little deeper here, breathe. Take that right inner thigh to the left as the left inner thigh goes to the right. One more breath, you're not gonna be here long. You're gonna bring the right hand down, left arm rises. Keep the back heel down, frame the front foot. Inhale, straighten out the right leg. Draw the right hip back, draw the chest towards your thigh. Stay here for a moment. Keep that back heel rooted. Draw that right hip back, try to square the chest over the thigh. Take the left hand to the top of the shin, foot, or maybe to the outside of the right foot. Take your right hand to the small of the back and twist. Notice my right elbow's up. Draw the right hip back. Draw the left shoulder down. Now reach the right arm up. Breathe. Connect to your breath. Keep that back heel down. Nice big twist. Good, now sweep that right arm down. Frame your right leg. Come up onto the ball of the back foot. Bend the right knee. We're gonna bring the left quadricep down. If you're on the knee, tuck the toes. If you're on the quad, point. Good. Take both hands to the right quadricep, kind of revisiting a pose that we did earlier. Right hip back, left hip forward. Lift your chest, connect to your breath. So we're gonna stay in the twisting motion. Rotate your upper body to the right. Take your left elbow to the outside of the right thigh and bring your palms together in prayer. Drop the shoulders, connect to your breath, lean back slightly. Breathe. Good. Stay here, working your twist, or those of you who can. Left elbow goes pretty high up there. You're going to reach your left arm underneath your right hamstring. Right arm behind you, bind, and look toward the back of your mat. Inhale, elongate. Exhale, add a little more twist. Good. Those of us who are bound, we're going to bring the palms together in prayer. Return to center. Bring your spine up. Lift your chest. Drop your shoulders. Then exhale, frame the front foot. Tuck your left toes. Lift up off the left knee. Stay in that low lunge. Plant your palms. Inhale, three-legged plank or plank. Pull the belly in. Exhale, tippy toes, chaturanga. Inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders, cobra. Let's exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Good, inhale, center. Tuck toes, hips up, heels back, downward dog. Send the seat back and up. Draw the chest toward the thighs. Allow the collarbones to broaden and really connect to your breath. Maybe walk the dog once again. Breathe. All right, guys, so from here, we're going to exhale, step the left foot forward, drop and ground the back heel, front heel, back arch alignment. Once again, cartwheel the arms up. Warrior two. Bend your left knee deeply. Wrap the left seat underneath you. Drag the right heel away. Look toward the front of your mat. Arms are in the same plane. Now it's inhale, right arm down the right leg. Left arm rises, exalted warrior. Look over your right shoulder. See the right pinky toe. Fan the left rib cage out. Inhale, warrior two. Next in breath, straighten out the left leg. Hand the right hip out. Reach, reach, reach. Hand to the shin, top of the foot, or this time to the inside of that right foot. Drop that left rib cage so the right one kind of flattens out. Get into the hip. Right, different from the fanning out. We can do both, but I prefer this one for what I'm trying to accomplish. Elongation for a deeper twist. Connect to your breath. Breathe. Now we're going to exhale, bend the left knee. Keep the hand to the inside, or if you need to, come up to the forearm. Otherwise, hand to the inside. Those of you who can, you're in a bind. Reach the left arm underneath you, right arm behind you. Lean back, hold here. Rotate the left rib cage up toward the ceiling. Connect to your breath. Keep tucking that left seat underneath you. Good, now we take the left hand down, right arm rises. Keep the back heel down. You're gonna frame your left leg. Now inhale, straighten out the left leg. Draw the left hip back, lift your chest forward. Pull the belly in, drag that right heel back. Draw the shoulders back, connect to your breath. Now we're gonna stay here, we're gonna lift up off the back foot. Gonna go ahead and bend that left knee. Lengthen both sides of the waist. Good, we're gonna drop that back heel down, or the back knee down. Stay on the ball of the foot if you're on the knee. Point the toes if you're not. Place both hands to the left quadricep. Lift your chest, draw the entire pelvis forward. Now we're gonna exhale, rotate. So the right elbow is to the outside of the left knee. Palms together in prayer. Draw the shoulders back, connect to your breath. Breathe. Those of you who can, maybe snake that right arm underneath. Reach your left arm back, bind, look back toward the back of the mat. Draw the left hip back. Good, then return praying hands. We're gonna go ahead, inhale, come up to that praying lunge. Both hands to the quadricep for a moment. Good. Then we're gonna go ahead, lift up off the back heel, stay in your low lunge. Then exhale, hinge from the hips. Inhale, sweep back to three-legged plank. Square your hips. Exhale, tippy toes, chaturanga. Inhale, thread the heart between the shoulders, cobra. Exhale, look over the left shoulder. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, tuck toes, hips up, heels back. Downward facing dog. Seat is back and up. Chest is toward the thighs. Almost done. Last little bit here. So now from here, I'm going to go ahead, exhale, step the right foot forward. You're gonna bring your right knee towards your right wrist, slide your left leg back, either taking your right heel toward or to the left hip point, or bringing the right sole of the foot parallel to the left side of your mat. If you're doing the first version, which is the heel toward the hip point, you're gonna go ahead and point the toes. If you're doing this version here, which is the foot parallel, you're gonna flex. So now we're gonna look over the left shoulder, make sure the left ankle is nice and straight, no sickling. Exhale, bring the elbows down, draw the shoulders back, and draw the right hip back. Find your breath. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing and releasing tension here. Breathe. Soften the chest. Pull your belly in, right hip back. Good. Then we're going to exhale, walk the upper body around to the left. Bring the right elbow to the right foot. Look over the left shoulder. Connect to your breath here. Good. Then inhale, return to center. Bring those palms together. Tuck the left toes, lift up off the left knee or quad. You're going to sweep the right leg back to a forearm plank. Push away from gravity here, hold. Push those elbows down, pull the belly in. Now we're going to stack the hips, knees, ankles, and feet, then reach the right arm up, turning to your right. You're in your forearm plank here, side plank. Fingertips of the left hand aim to the right. Good. Then return to your full forearm plank. Tuck the toes, and then exhale, bring the hips up as you walk your feet towards you in dolphin. Push away from gravity here, draw the chest toward the thighs, connect to your breath. Then come up to downward dog, plant the palms, draw the shoulders back, seat back, sink your heels. One more breath. Good. Now we're going to go ahead, step the left knee toward the left wrist, either bring the left heel toward the right hip point or flex the foot, slide back, parallel your left foot to the right side of the mat. Lift the chest, draw the left hip back, right hip forward, and look over that right shoulder, make sure the ankle's nice and straight. Then come on to your forearms, elbows, draw the shoulders back and connect to your breath. Breathe. Keep breathing, keep drawing the left hip back and the right hip forward. Keep squaring your hips. Shoulders are back. Now from here, we're going to walk the upper body to the right. If you can, left elbow to the left foot. Look over the right shoulder. Breathe. Connect to your breath. Feeling a stretch in the left outer head, piriformis. Good, then we're going to return back to center. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Palms together. Tuck the right toes, lift up off the right knee or quad. Sweep your left leg back to a forearm plank. Pull the belly in, parallel your body to the mat. Then stack the hips, knees, ankles, and feet. Open up to your left. Turn your right fingertips to the left. Reach your left arm up. Pull the belly in, lengthen both sides of the waist. Connect to your breath. Then return back to your forearm plank. Push away from gravity. Now we're going to walk the feet in, so lift the hips up to dolphin, sink your heels, send your chest towards your thighs, keep your head off the ground, draw the shoulders back, then come up onto your palms, downward dog, seat back and up, chest toward the thighs, stretch, lengthen. Good, now we're going to separate the feet mat width apart, send the seat back and up, and the chest toward the thighs, really stretch. Good. Maybe move the hips a little left, right. Maybe bend the knees, draw the buttocks back, chest dips down. Do that a couple more times. Bending the knees, maybe lift and lower the heels and the hips. Good. Now from here, keep the right hand down, draw the left hip back, and take your left hand either to the outer right thigh, calf, or foot. Look underneath your right underarm, draw the left hip back, add a twist. Feel the IT band stretch. Try to draw the left hip back, take it out of the twist. Good, then return the left hand to center, draw the right hip back. Now we're gonna take the upper body to the left, right hand to the outside of the thigh, calf or foot, rotate. Maybe the head goes underneath the underarm. Draw that right hip back. Good, inhale, return to center. Now we're gonna go ahead, exhale, walk the feet underneath the hips, keep them hip width, or mat width, sorry. Now come up onto fingertips as you shift your buttocks back, lift your toes up, and keep the balls of the feet down and the heels down. Draw your buttocks back, stretch. Good, then reach the arms back, keeping the weight into the heels, toes lifted. Pull the belly in, draw the shoulders back, maybe interlace your fingers, reach your knuckles up, and over, hinging from the hips, stretch the shoulders out. Breathe. Good, keep the hands interlaced, bring the hands to the small of the back. Slowly slide the hands down. If you need to, from Malasana garland pose, you can turn your heels in and toes out, so the feet will be to the inside of the mat for you. Those of you who are pretty good here, keep the pinky toes to the edges of the mat, feet parallel. Everybody exhale, drop your buttocks down. Hands in prayer, press your triceps into your inner thighs, drop the buttocks down, elongate your spine and connect to your breath. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Keep lifting your chest, dropping the buttocks down. Maybe move a little bit left, right. Weight in the heels. Then we're going to keep low, reach your arms back by your hips, take a seat, bring the soles of the feet to the earth. Walk your heels slightly away from your buttocks. I'm going to go ahead and straighten out the left leg, flex the left foot, bring the right knee in towards you. Hold down to the hamstring or shin, rock back, tilt the tailbone between the thighs, float the left leg up, pull the belly in, find your balance. Then see if you can maybe reach your right leg up. Hold on to the hamstring, calf, ankle, or foot. Flexing your foot, lift your chest, hold, pull your belly in, drop your shoulders. Good, then inhale, sit up, flex your left foot, bring the left foot down, bend the right knee into half happy baby, upright. Hand to the hamstring, calf, ankle, or foot. Sit up nice and tall. Left hand can just rest on your lap. Connect to your breath. Keep sitting up tall. Try to get that inner thigh and rib cage to connect. Now we're gonna add a twist. Exhale, rotate your upper body to the left. Inhale, lift and lengthen. You can stay here in happy baby or move straighten your leg out. Breathe. Staying in the twist, bend the knee back to that half happy baby. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, bring the right foot down. Bring the left foot down. Sit up nice and tall. Wrap your arms around your shins. Good, now we'll do the other side. Straighten out the right leg, flex the foot. Bring the left knee into your chest. Wrap your arms around the hamstring or shin. Flex that left foot. Rock back, pull the belly in. Let's float the right leg up and hold it. Breathe. Connect to your breath. Really use that mid belly. Good, now inhale, sit on up. Flex your right foot. Let's go ahead and catch that left leg. Go ahead and straighten it out. Kind of messed up. Let's rock back. Let's float the right leg up. I kind of missed it. Hold here. Pull the belly in. It happens. Then we're going to sit up tall. Flex that right foot. Come into that half happy baby. Bringing that left rib cage to the left inner thigh. Flexing the foot. Really sit up tall. Connect to your breath. Line that second toe of that right foot with the hip point. Then we're going to exhale. Rotate to the right. Lift the chest. Lean back a little bit. If you'd like to, straighten out that left leg. Every exhalation, try to twist. Good, then we're going to bend the knee again. Return to center. And this time, instead of bringing that left foot down, we're going to bring the right knee in, catch the outer thigh, calf, ankle, or foot, come up into your seated upright happy baby, inner thighs connected to the rib cage. Draw the shoulders back, pull the belly in, lift the chest. Breathe, and then exhale, drop back into your full happy baby. Lengthen your tailbone, draw your knees toward your underarms. Maybe rock a little bit left and right. Lengthen your tailbone. Good, then slowly bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Rest your outer thighs down as you bring the soles of the feet together. And let the knees drop out. Rest your hands on your lap or onto your hip points, pelvis, inner thighs, I should say, maybe rib cage. Let's exhale, turn the head to the right, keep the left shoulder down, rock your hips a little left, right. Good. Inhale, nose to center as the hips go still. Turn your head to the left, rock your hips left, right. Good, inhale, nose to center. Let's exhale, release the hands on either side of your hips. Let's inhale, press into the outer edges of the feet, lift the hips up, pull the belly and draw the shoulders down, lift the hips up, maybe press your hands now into your inner thighs, feel the stretch, engage your buttocks, hold for 3, 2, 1, then exhale, lower the hips, release the arms, straighten the legs, about a 30-second shavasana. Inhale and exhale, relax and release. Good, bring the soles of the feet to the mat. Bring the knees into your chest, wrap your arms around your hamstrings or shins, give yourselves a little squeeze. Let's go ahead, roll on up. Come into a comfortable cross-legged seat, palms together in prayer, bow the chin towards your chest. Take a moment to practice gratitude, grateful for someone and something today. Om Shanti, Om, peace to each of you. So I'd like you to, continue to practice, knowing that things are going to happen. We just have to keep moving forward. Stay with your practice, stay with me. Again, if you'd like to donate, you can send me money through PayPal at yogini, YOGINI, 4877 @gmail.com, or Venmo me at Alejandra, ALEJANDRA B as in boy, OZZOLASCO. Looking forward to seeing you tomorrow on the mat, taking my classes. I appreciate you. Namaste. Grateful for each of you.